We've got a pretty cool video for you today. When you're watching an F1 race, you may be thinking, what happens to the F1 car parts at the end of the day? Do they just go into a bin? Do they get put in landfill? Well, here at Memento Exclusives, they turn them into pretty cool F1 memorabilia. This wheel rim is turned into a coffee table. This lamp is made out of car parts especially. We're going to be looking at how they're made, what they've got in stock. Let's go and have a look. So I bring you here to an F1 fan's wet dream. Front wings, engine covers, loads of everything. People might be thinking that these things are quite heavy. It is honestly, I mean, you know, when they say it's light, you think, yeah, maybe it is light, but this is crazy light. And to think this is on a Formula One car, on Romance, as you can see right there. I'm not sure which car this is actually from in terms of year, but either way, it is very light and very cool, and it just goes on forever. It's absolutely crazy to think how many bits of cars we've got here. But and these get sold as they are, but there are other car parts that they cut up into little memorabilia plaques and things like that, which is really cool to see. And this is warehouse number 1. So I'm here with Barry, who's the founder of Memento Exclusives. We're going to do a few questions about his life in Formula One as a mechanic, as well as a little bit about the company as well. So Barry, tell me what it was like to be a mechanic in Formula One.
Good fun, what more could you want? First started in F1 when I was 21 years old. Travel the world, meet some great people, and play with racing cars.
Being 21, I mean, that was quite fun, wasn't it? Being in the world of Formula One at that age?
That's all right.
For anyone watching that maybe wants to become a mechanic or get into the world of Formula One, Barry's probably quite a good person to ask about that. How would you say, or any top tips to get into the world of Formula One, especially as a mechanic?
Top tips, I started at an early age, left school at 16, got a job at Reynolds Racing Cars, building F3 cars, so I'd advise anyone to start at a young age and start in the lower formulas, like F3 or GP2, and work your way up to F1.
So you know how I mentioned there's more stuff? There's all kinds of Formula One car parts in here. We've got differentials in here, which are apparently turned into lamp bases. We've got some brake calipers in here, which are actually turned into, wait for it, iPhone docking stations. Yes, that is turned into an iPhone docking station potentially. You've also got brake discs in here, which can be turned into clocks. It's probably a little bit more obvious, that one. But it's just crazy. You've got more front wings there. You've got just, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys would love this as some sort of tourist attraction, just to walk around and just stroke things. Is there anything that you want to do or make that's in the pipeline currently that people can look forward to?
We've got lots of products in the pipeline, but one I'm looking forward to is when we finally make some speakers using exhaust. Speakers.
Right, okay. How's that going to work?
Exhausts on some carbon fibre stands just above the height of your couch, so you can use them while you're playing on your PlayStation.
Wow, and comparing that to the V6 engines currently, how are we saying in terms of sound?
A lot louder.
Good.
Sound a lot better.
Finally, we've got my favourite item that's currently around at the moment, which is the Lewis Hamilton 2013 Race Used Bodywork plaque, which just looks stunning. How is this made? Because it's fascinating.
We get the engine covers, and
so this is part of the engine cover?
Yep, that's a full engine cover that we get from the team, and we chop them up into the business card side pieces. They get encapsulated in acrylic, all hand polished, and then they get packaged in beautiful packaging.
So this is my favourite piece that Memento Exclusives have currently got out in stock. And Barry, thank you so much for having a chat with us today.
No worries.
It's been a really insightful day here at Memento Exclusives, having a look and seeing how genuine F1 car parts can be turned into really cool F1 memorabilia that you may well put up at home. For example, the Force India brake disc that I showed you in that box earlier turns into a really awesome clock that I'm sure a lot of you would love to have at home yourselves. That's it. I'm Matt with WTF1, and I am taking this home. Welcome, it is day 3, we're at Silverstone. As you can see behind me, it's the 2012 Renault car, and I am going to drive that later today. There's going to be a bit of warm-up beforehand, but Nico Hülkenberg actually just went out and did a couple of laps as well just a minute ago, and we saw it in all its glory, and the noise, oh my days.